Hey everyone, and welcome today to our Dart language tour. We've had a request from the community from Fazal Ismail, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, on how we can use ternary operators in our Flutter apps. Now, the word ternary actually just means composed of three parts. Most modern languages have ternary operators in some shape or form, so how do they actually work in Dart? Whenever you want to specify a property, but you want that property to be conditional on something else, we use a ternary operator. That sounds a little bit complicated, so let's have a look at a simple example. A really simple example of what a ternary operator can do can be seen here. As you can see, we're manually setting our I like dogs variable to true, and on the next line, we're using it to define what we should print. If the variable I like dogs is set to true, then we receive the expected output of dogs are great. If it's false though, we get the output of cats are great. Of course, you're probably doing more with your app than trying to compare various animals, so let's have a look at a practical example of where we can use these ternary operators in our app. One of the many great uses of the ternary operator is to help us set our cross-axis count for our grid view. Normally, this just takes an integer to specify how many columns we would like in our grid view. However, in Flutter, as we know, we could be targeting multiple platforms. So while one value might look great for phones, it might look totally wrong for tablets or desktops, as the columns might be too wide or too narrow. If we just set it to a number, we're pretty much guaranteed it's going to look bad on at least some platforms. That's where we can use a ternary operator to check the width of the screen. As we can see here in this code example, if the width is less than 600, then we just want 3 columns. But if it's more than 600, then we want 5 columns. Through doing this, our grid view will look great no matter what platform we wind up targeting. Let's have a look at this now in effect. We've included the width of our window up top, and we can see it increase and decrease as we make the window wider or narrower. When our window gets past that 600 wide, as expected, we get our 5 columns. Otherwise, we get our 3 columns. Through this simple usage of ternary operators, we can make sure that our grid views look great in our Flutter app, no matter what platform we wind up targeting. But what do you use ternary operators for in your app? Well, be sure to let us know in the comments. And don't forget to follow and like the video if this video helped you out. Thanks Fazal Ismail for asking the question in the first place, and we'll see you next time on our Dart language tour.